There goes that man's jock strap.
Oh my God, did you see that?
America's team? Yeah, right.
Oh, baby, it's a big day in sports.
There's nothing like battling it out with your teammates all season long to go win a championship.
Green Bay's got it this year.
Huge move for them. I think it's going to be a game changer.
We have a lot to talk about this busy week in the sports world. Welcome to the In a League of Their Own podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the NBA segments for today's episode. If you watched our NFL segments already, you heard kind of the spiel of how we're doing things. I guess I'll kind of abbreviate it for the NBA here. We're breaking down all of our segments for each sport we're talking about into their own separate videos, separate episodes going forward. Getting some feedback from you guys, just as far as kind of making things shorter, easier to watch. We're going to roll that out for you guys, see how you like it, and kind of down the road, see how it's working out. So in the NBA here, kicking things off as far as kind of a trending thing, a headline, with the Lakers, LeBron James took his frustrations to Twitter, as he does sometimes, either with basketball or just with pop culture, things going on in the world. LeBron took responsibility for the team's downward trend in a tweet saying, "My bad, things are going to get better," basically kind of the gist of what he said. I mean, it's understandable that it is 2022, so social media is a big part of most people's lives nowadays, including professional athletes. Do you think it's necessary for athletes to take the blame out on these social media platforms, or should they keep more of these issues in-house and keep it more professional?
Well, I feel like they should keep it professional, and LeBron absolutely did not do this by walking out of the post-game press conference. He didn't even answer interviews. He just left.
Really?
And win, lose, or yeah, that's why he went to social media to cry sorry, trying to get his fans back for acting like a big crybaby. Like, that's unacceptable. Win, lose, or draw, you answer to the media. You're a professional, especially LeBron, the face of the NBA. You have been since you were 18 years old, and this is the first time in your career that you've done this. Why now? Why are you going to let it get to this point and do all this now? Don't be a baby about it. Be a man. You have been. Step up. You guys got your ass kicked by 37 points. If you don't really want to get into it, I didn't play well tonight. Sorry, Laker Nation. You guys didn't deserve that. We're going to be better next time. That's all you got to say and walk out. Be like, I don't want to answer anything. At least step in front of it and take some admitted credit that it is your fault, and not, oh, I didn't. The stuff that I was going to say, I didn't want to do the interview. It's just like, dude, come on, man. That's the easy way out. Quit taking the easy way out.
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up here just to read exactly what he said. I kind of abbreviated it, but he just said, hashtag Laker Nation, I apologize and I promise we'll be better. That's all he said. I mean, short to the point, but at the same time, like you said, you're the face of the NBA. You're the face of one of the most historic franchises that have ever existed.
One of the most inspirational people on the planet as far as playing athletes.
People don't you can sit and ponder and take as much time as you want, stare at a phone screen and decide exactly what you want to type word for word. Where you see the genuineness and get the respect of people is sitting on a podium. Like after a win or after a loss, after a win, you sit there all day and answer questions and brag about your team and how good you played and how good your teammates were and things and this and that. The losses is where you earn the respect of people. How do you handle yourself? Getting up and walking out of interviews, sometimes reporters feed you a dumb question that is doesn't make sense to answer, or they already know the answer. They just want to hear the words come out of your mouth so that they can get clicks on their website and on their article, things like that. But that's where, like I said, you earn the respect to go through the bull. Like any job, you get the respect for the good things you do by doing the bullshit things that nobody wants to do. For professional athletes, it's a lot of the time it's the social media, it's addressing the press, the things they don't want to do. You want the respect from anybody. And again, LeBron, like if another player would have done this, obviously a lot less attention, but you are the face of the NBA. You need to handle yourself better. And not, like you said, take the easy way out and go to social media with it.
Yeah, I agree. And then I'm going to change my second question here since we're on the topic. It ties back into the NFL and Dak Prescott. The NFL or the NBA Refs Association sent out a tweet or something basically in the case that the NFL should investigate what Dak Prescott did as far as ensuing violence on referees by what he said in his post-game press conference. I guess, do you agree with that statement of what they said? And then also, how do you feel about the same sort of situation here with LeBron not talking, Dak issuing a little tweet on social media with the social media thing? Like, how do you think, I guess, the NBA referees, do you think that they set the bar here, I guess, as far as keeping athletes to a high standard as far as what they say in the press conferences, in the social media, in all of that? Because immediately following the NBA official's tweet, Dak issued a apology for it, and it feels like he was pressured by the NBA officials, them standing up and saying, "Hey, dude, like we probably deal with this stuff every day. Like they're right next to the fans that are on the court, and you probably can't see a piece of gum or a piece of popcorn people chucking, throwing at them all game. Like I'm sure they get the most of it." So what do you think about them releasing that tweet and kind of standing up for referees across all sports?
Yeah, I liked it, and I think it was necessary. Like you'd like to see the NFL kind of step up. I mean I agree. As much as I like, we always talk shit about the Cowboys. And last time we talked about the NFL, I kind of said the same thing, that you're the face of America's team. You're an NFL quarterback. You're condoning violence in like the most basic form of like kind of on the NBA side, which is, I mean, kind of like what we're talking about. But again, the overlap between the NFL and NBA in this case, look at back how the NBA handled shit getting thrown at Kyrie Irving when he was going off the court. Russell Westbrook, you're out. You can't ever come permanently. You're out, probably fine, maybe jail time. I didn't hear of any arrests or any security trying to go after these guys throwing stuff at the refs. Like, oh, good for them. Like they deserved it, kind of thing. Yeah. A straw pokes your eye out. I don't know what a full beer can hits you in the head, fucking hits you in the head just right, kills you. Like it's all fun and games. And people are like, oh, and I saw when Dak Prescott issued his apology, and I like going through like some of the comments people were saying, oh, NFL is soft. Oh, this is what we're coming to. Yeah. What do you mean the NFL is soft? So, like people can die. It's all fun and games. It's funny. Oh yeah, they deserve to get shit thrown at them. Yeah, until somebody loses an eye, loses their eyesight, loses their life, and then what? Then
catches some type of disease.
Yeah, like yeah, we're still in COVID. Like taking an object that you might have coughed on, you have COVID, throwing it at somebody down on the field, like people don't think. And I know, like when we talked about before with Dak kind of saying what he said at the press conference, emotions are high, probably wasn't thinking, and we kind of dismissed it. Like,
well, just you have to look at his track record. This is the first time anything ever bad about the guy has ever came out. So you have to believe more times than not he's a good person, and this is a one-time thing. But also,
one-time thing is all it takes to lose people's respect. I feel
like he lost a lot.
Yeah, like I said, I've never really liked the Cowboys, just because, not like being a Packers fan, they've never really gave me heartbreak, because when they did, it was before I was born. But
if they were throwing shit out on the field, I would fucking not be. I would be so disappointed.
Yeah, and like I said, I like as a quarterback, I think that Dak Prescott's mediocre to average. as it is. You're the face of. He's one of the faces of the NFL playing for the Dallas Cowboys. You say something like that.
And he's the NFL Man of the Year nominee for the Dallas
Yeah.
Cowboys.
And like I said, it takes one thing, like you said, he has a track record to where this is the first thing he's really done wrong. But for me, I need to see this guy do 10 things right before I earn his respect. He earns my respect again. And kind of again with how it ties into the NBA, it's sad that one, Dak didn't issue his apology until after he was kind of thrown under the bus by another organization saying, because like they should investigate him for condoning violence, which could lead to fines and like disciplinary
Suspension.
action. Yeah. To where it took that to, I better say something so that I don't get this kind of discipline. Like if that's what it takes, like, I don't know. I mean, the NBA, it's a players' league. I feel like they're always protecting their players as far as pay. Yeah, the back-to-back nights, the long, grueling schedules. Like, it's a money business. So obviously, that like the players take nights off when they want to. Yeah, they get flack for it, but at the same time, like people like understand why if they want to rest now and then. Yeah, the NBA started off on the right foot by doing what they did, calling him out. And like I said, hopefully, some disciplinary action comes of it. I feel like won't because the NFL likes to sweep a lot of things under the rug. Again, going back to the John Gruden thing, they targeted him. Oh, there's thousands of other emails that could throw the people under the bus. Nope, we're going to move on. We're past it. Like, I don't know. It's going to be interesting, but yeah, hats off to the NBA for stepping in when it's really none of their business, honestly.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I feel like they have led the charge for referees across all boards of all sports. That's like basically what Dak did and LeBron, tying both of these situations together here of one, not addressing the media when you lose. You're showing how many young kids that they can just say fuck you and just not disregard every single their own teammates, their opponents. Like you have to respect them. You respect your teammates, you respect your opponents, you respect the officials. That's how sports work. And if you can't do that, I feel like you don't need to be in the position that you are in as far as top of the pedestal. And then the NBA now calling out, and basically I feel like this was an eye opener, I feel like, to a lot of people because they're just like, oh, yeah, I would have done it too if I was there. I would have done it. But now that this whole light is getting shed that somebody could have got hurt, somebody could have did this, all the possibilities are endless in the situation. And you have a member of the team saying, yeah, basically, in other words, if we were out of our uniforms, we would have been throwing shit at them too. Like condoning violence to the referees who are literally just there to help you play your game. Like the messages for the little kids, I just feel like are so terrible in both of these situations, both of people who are respected in their communities and across the world, because they both, obviously everything you see and hear about them is greatness. And then you have both of these people decide to do both of these moves within the same few days here. It's just shocking.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, you remove the celebrity, professional athlete, eyes are always on you status, bring it down to somebody like our level. If I took to social media or posted a video on Facebook or Instagram or something, calling somebody out saying who did me wrong, if something bad happens to this person, I'd be in on it too. Something bad happens to that person, I'm going to get looked at. I'm going to get investigated. Did you make this person go hurt this person? Where that's a criminal offense to like, I get looked at for that. But because you think with millions of more eyes on this situation that there'd be more disciplinary, faster action taken upon it, there isn't, which is sad. Like you think it'd be reversed. There's more eyes on it, thus more people are affected. But in my case, there'd only be a couple people affected because I'm obviously not famous and don't know as many people as obviously a celebrity or professional athlete does. But like, there's just that double standard of because of who you are and how much money you bring into a team, into an organization, into that realm of society. Like a lot of these guys get stuff swept under the rug for them when people like you and me, we don't get that.
Yeah, it goes to show more money, less problems.
Yeah, in this case.
And that's the end of the NBA segment. Tune to our next one, the NHL, if you want to listen along.